Good morning, everyone. This is Cheryl from My Well-Rounded Life. This is Thursday. It's about 11:45, and I am heading to Weight Watchers for my first weigh-in. I joined last Friday, and I didn't want Fridays to be my weigh-in days. I wanted Thursdays to be. So it's less than a week, but hopefully there'll still be a loss. In fact, I joined on Friday, but I didn't start Weight Watchers until Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I only have 4 days of the plan under my belt. So hopefully there will be a loss. I took my shoes off and weighed myself just before I left the house so that I could compare my scale to theirs. Last week when I weighed in, I don't remember the exact amount, it was like 262 something. Oh, it's a parade. And when I weighed myself this morning on my bathroom scale, it said 256.8. That's a nice difference, and it would be great if Weight Watchers scale was exactly like mine. But it's probably not, so I'm not going to get excited about it. So anyway, I had oatmeal and coffee this morning for breakfast. Normally I would have had fruit with it, but you know, I'm gonna get weighed now. I always struggled when I was on Weight Watchers before. I struggled with what do I eat the morning of, because my appointment, the meeting is at 12:15. So I'm gonna get there around noon. And what was I saying? I don't know. I got preoccupied here with the traffic. So what do I eat? I think I used to have my Weight Watchers smoothie. But I mean, that's still a banana. That's a little packet of powder, vanilla. And I used a cup of skim milk and 1 banana and some cinnamon. And I blended it up in the Magic Bullet and drank it down. It was freaking delicious. It still is, but these days instead of skim milk I use almond milk, unsweetened almond milk. So after my meeting I'm going to head toward Walmart, the big Walmart. Stop it for a red light. Oh, if I went I could have made it. Darn it. I'm a little pressed for time because it's getting close to 12. Hi geese. On this corner we have Wendy's. Blech. There's nothing in Wendy's I like except for the chocolate Frosties. My son used to work at Wendy's when he was in high school, and sometimes when I'd go to pick him up he'd come out with a couple Frosties, and it's probably because I told him to, not just because he wanted to be nice. And we have an AMC theater here. Clearly it's closed because there's no cars. Great parking now though. I've been to 2 movies already this year, and it's only March. And that's more than I went to all of last year. So that says something for the crap they're putting out in the theaters these days. Now here's a diner. It's not that great. Like I told you before in one of my vlogs, we don't have very good diners here. You know, we eat at them because that's all we have, but we just don't have any seriously good food. There's a guy called Tyler Ramey. Do you watch him? He's funny. He's cute. He's funny. And he does a lot of mukbangs. And his food looks fantastic. Fantastic. He goes to these restaurants and gets all this wonderful stuff. And I get jealous when I see him with that food. It's incredible. Railroads, is there room for me? There's a line, okay. Never go over the railroad tracks if there isn't plenty of room for your car on the other side, especially when you're in a line of traffic. So we have ducks in our backyard, 2 ducks, male, female, and you know, they've been hanging around for a while, but the last 3 times I saw them, I only saw the male. So I'm guessing that the female is now sitting on her nest somewhere with her eggs. I don't know how long the male will hang around. And then this last night when I took Gracie out to potty before bed, it was after midnight and I could hear ducks. And then all of a sudden one came swooping down real close to us down into the water. Don't they go to bed earlier than that? What are they doing up? I don't know, maybe she was giving birth or something. You know, the eggs were hatching and they were excited. I don't know. Maybe he sent for the midwife. I don't know. But there they were, loud and noisy. And this morning, my daughter took the dogs out when she came home from work, like she always does when she comes home early in the morning. She feeds them and takes them out. And she came in and said to me, "Gracie pooped, but I don't know where, and there's 3 male ducks out there. Good night." It's exactly what she said to me, and off she went into her room. So anyway, after this meeting and after Walmart, I have to go to the mall. I need to pick something up for my daughter. Okay, nope. I saw an ambulance. I just checked, make sure it's not her. They're at McDonald's. Anyway, I have to pick something up for my daughter at the mall at Gertrude Hawk for Easter, and I have to stop at the Sprint store because she's having a heck of a time with her phone. For 3 days now, it keeps saying no service. And as long as she was like in Wi-Fi, like at home, it would work. She could get it to work. So I'm going to stop at the Sprint store at the mall and have them see what they can do. If I can get her number switched over to my iPhone 4, then I'll take it over to her afterwards, and she'll at least have a phone until she has a day off so that she can go to the Sprint store and get it taken care of herself, you know. Hopefully that will work. All right, enough babbling. It's just about 12 o'clock. And I'm still not there. I got a little ways to go. I'm probably more than halfway there, but where I live now, it takes longer to get to this area than where I lived last year. That's kind of a pain. So I'll talk to you again when I get out of Weight Watchers. Bye. Hi guys. It is 2:41. And I got out of Weight Watchers at before 1 o'clock, 10 of maybe. As I was pulling into Weight Watchers, I saw that there was a Sprint store right next to it. Completely forgot about it, which means I don't have to go to the mall and deal with that traffic and all those people. So as soon as the meeting was over, I went right next door. I did what I could for Chrissy's phone. They took I had an old iPhone 5. I thought it was a 4. I handed it to her. I said, "I have this 4. She said, "Oh, that's a 5. I said, "Oh, good," because she didn't think the 4 would work. But it's a 5, and we got Chrissy's phone number transferred over to it and activated. But I can't text back and forth with it for some reason. We don't know why. She did a factory reboot, whatever, on her end there on the phone, and I don't know. Chrissy doesn't even know I'm doing this because I don't have any way of getting in touch with her. So after Sprint, I went to Walmart. I got everything I needed for Easter, which was nice. I only bought what was on the list. I could have gone crazy. This for Weight Watchers, but that's not what this shopping trip was for. Just get what I need on the list. And now I'm heading to her station. I'm gonna take the back way to give her my phone. I don't even know if she's there. She could be out all day long. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, concentrate, 4-way stop. Okay, very good. My turn. Very good. I like it when everyone pays attention. All right, so anyway, Weight Watchers. I lost 7 pounds from last Friday's weigh-in. Exactly 7 pounds. 7.0 is what it says on my little sticker. 7 freaking pounds. obviously most of it is water. The heavier you are, the more water weight that you have to lose at first, you know. But I'm really excited about that. 7 pounds, people. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm not even drinking. You know, I struggle with drinking water. If you've watched any of my other like my Weight Loss Wednesdays, I have a horrible time trying to get water in me because I'm just not much of a drinker. So, speed bump here. Ooh, oh, that wasn't too bad. That's really ground down from years past. Anyway, 7 pounds. So I weighed less on the Weight Watchers scale than I did at home, because at home I weighed, remember I said I was going to weigh myself before I left so I can compare the scales, 256.8, and I weighed 255 something. I don't remember. It's in my purse. I can't look at it right now. So I guess that means if I happen to step on my scale at home, I'm gonna be about a pound less than what I see. I like that. That works for me. Here we go, around the corner. I like taking this back way. There's a lot less traffic. Do you guys have front ways and back ways? We have a lot of highways around us. 81, 83, just a lot of things, 11, 15, and I don't like driving on 81 or 83. I avoid it like the plague. I will take the long way instead of the short way. I will drive through the city instead of going around it on a highway. So anyway, who cares about that? Let's talk about that 7 pounds I lost. And Easter. He brought up a touchy subject, Easter. What is everybody going to do for Easter? And some of the vlogs that I've been watching on YouTube, people were talking about what they plan on doing for Easter. And you know what? Everybody's kind of split down the middle, so it just really depends on you. Some people are going to plan. And when they sit down at that table, they're going to take a little bit of whatever they want, even if it's stuff that they don't normally eat on plan, and they're going to track it, and they're going to say, there, that was good, I enjoyed it, and then come Monday, they're going to move on, you know, with the plan. That sounds absolutely wonderful to me, but I can't do that. I follow on the other half of the spectrum who are people that are not even going to track at all on Sunday, because that would be a complete waste of time. Easter is my #1 favorite holiday meal of the year. Thanksgiving is second, and I absolutely love what we make, and I adore the leftovers. Now the ham isn't going to be that much. I mean, if I wanted to eat the ham after Easter, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, till it was gone, you know, I could count the points and have those 3 ounces and be happy with that lunch or dinner or breakfast, ham and eggs. But it's the other things that you have with it that, you know. So I was raised on ham and potato salad for Easter, and the hard-boiled eggs for the Easter fights, and beets, and some kind of green vegetable. I chose fresh green beans, and I'm going to blister them. We'll have blistered green beans for Easter. It was either that or asparagus. I would roast the asparagus. And I saw the green beans. They looked super fresh. And, oh my God, they totally changed. What am I looking at? Oh my God. It's like there's a highway or something attached to this road. It was never here before. I'm okay. I'm okay. What am I looking at? All right, we're back. Whew. I'll tell you what, I get lost easily. I've lived here for over 20 years, but I don't stray far from home. I know how to get from point A to point B, and I may know many different ways to get there, but I haven't gone this way in probably over a year, obviously, and they added some kind of funky doohick up there. What is that? But I ended up back on this road, so I'm okay. Where was I? Easter. And we always have some kind of dinner roll with butter. I get the cute little lamb butter. And but this year, because I learned how to make homemade biscuits this past year, of course that's all Chrissy ever wants me to make now. Biscuits, biscuits, biscuits. And why not? Because they're freaking delicious. They're better than Bob Bevan's. So I'm making biscuits, and we'll have it with the butter. I always buy unsalted butter, but I think that little Easter or Christmas butter that you buy, it's probably salted butter. But anyway, what I'm doing is I'm making a couple little changes. The ham, I bought one much smaller than normal. I usually buy a much larger ham, but there's only 4 of us. And it doesn't matter how many people. I would still normally buy a huge ham for just a couple people because I love leftovers. Ham is good, and it's the only time of year that I buy an actual ham. Maybe once or twice a year I'll buy one of those ham steaks if I see one on sale. But otherwise I just don't buy ham except, at the deli counter. And the potato salad, I'm not going to make 10 pounds like I normally do and have all those leftovers for all those days and be very upset if someone says they'd like to take some home with them. I'm only making a 5-pound bag, and I'm gonna eat what I want on Sunday, and I'll send some home with the 2 people that are coming to dinner. If they want to take some home with them, I'll be glad to divvy it up. Hopefully there won't be any left for Monday. That's what I'm getting at. I'm fine with ham leftovers, though there won't be much because I bought a much smaller ham. But the potato salad, it's my grandmother's recipe. And when she died, my mother continued making it, and I also make it now. And you have to be very precise when you make it. When you make the sauce to put in it, you have to keep tasting it to make sure you've got enough of everything in it. If it tastes too much like this, you got to add more of that, and until you get it just right. It's like a science. As far as I'm concerned, it has to taste a certain way. Most of the time, I get it right, but once in a great while, when I'm eating it the next day, because you have to make it the day before, when I eat it the next day, I'm like, this isn't right. It's off. I did something not right. I mean, it still tastes like potato salad, but it's not our potato salad. And the one day a year that I don't want to screw it up is Easter, because that's how important this potato salad is to me and my family on Easter. I might make it also in the summertime once or twice, maybe. I don't think I made it at all last year, except for Easter, so I haven't had it in a year. So I'm going to eat me some ham and potato salad and biscuits, and I'm going to have a couple green beans and beets, and I'm going to have an egg fight and eat my egg. And I told my daughter I don't want any Easter candy, nothing. That's another sacrifice I'm making for my good. Why am I stopping at a green light? Okay. So if I make half the amount of potato salad and I bake half the size of a ham and I have absolutely no Easter candy, I think I can let myself enjoy that potato salad and biscuits. And I forgot about those biscuits, yes. So that's my plan for Easter. And then starting Monday, we just continue tracking. It'll be as if Sunday never happened. Yep, that'll be it. That's what I'm doing. What are you guys going to do for Easter? Tell me in the comments below. What is your traditional Easter meal like? Do you have to make it, or do you show up? I forgot there's one more thing that I'm sacrificing as well, and I'm not telling my family about it, but yet I'm not making or providing any kind of Easter dinner dessert. No dessert. I like to do one of 2 things. Go to Perkins and buy their coconut cream pie, the whole pie, or make a yellow cake mix, or a coconut, if I can find the coconut cake mix. Cover it with buttercream icing and, what is it called? Coconut. And then with jelly beans, decorate the top to make it look like little flowers on it. And my favorite jelly bean flavor is black, and they have bags of all black, and every single year I buy myself one bag of all black jelly beans. It's not a big bag, there's probably 25 jelly beans in it, but it lasts me a couple weeks, and I'm not getting one this year, so there's another sacrifice. All I want is ham, potato salad, and biscuit. That's all I want. So that's what I'm gonna do. And it's gonna have full fat mayonnaise in it too. I bought a nice big container of it, so I'm excited about that. Got myself all worked up there. So, no candy, no black jelly beans, no Easter dessert, half the size of the ham, half the amount of potato salad, and I'm gonna be one happy girl. I'll just put the bowl of potato salad right next to me at the table. Yes. A couple people said they didn't understand what egg fights were, so I'm gonna try to record that during when we do it, if I can. Otherwise, I'll wait till my company leaves, and then Chrissy and I can just do one on camera to show you. But hopefully I can do it around the table. Well, I'm gonna go now because I think I've chit-chatted long enough, and I'm getting close to the station, so got stuff to do. Talk to you later. Hello, it's me again. I'm leaving the station, and Chrissy was not there, so I locked the phone up in her car because we each carry the other's car's spare key, and then I asked them inside to leave a note for her so she knows to go get it when she comes back. Now she'll have a phone. She may not be happy. It's small, it's old, and it has a turquoise cover on it, which is like, oh, it's too girly looking probably. Move, squirrel, move. Okay. But anyway, I thought I would end this vlog. I'm not gonna keep going. It's probably long enough already with all this car chatting. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for the rest of the day, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be that leftover tuna salad. I'm probably gonna put it on a wrap. Have that later on. And some more of that mint chip halo. Whew, that was good. I went to bed last night with 7 extra points. But nothing rolled over because today was the start of my new week. So I'm back to 42 weeklies. So we'll just add them up from there. You never know, maybe Easter won't take more than my weeklies. Maybe I'll end up being able to keep Easter all within the numbers. That would be nice, but that's not something that I'm gonna worry about because it's my favorite meal of the year. All right, going home. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go home and put some groceries away and do, well, nothing much really. I don't really have anything to do. But I don't know when I'm going to vlog again. Maybe not till Easter. I'm not sure. There's a DIY I want to do for Easter. I forgot about that. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll record it as I do it. It's just a vase with flowers in it and candy. Candy. I forgot about that. Oh well. We'll deal with that when the time comes. Anyway, until I see you again, be blessed. You won't believe it. I wish I was recording at the time, but I'm approaching a red light and I see an ambulance in line in the left lane. And as I get closer, it's her company. So I'm able to pull right up to it, and it's her. She's the only one in it. And she pulls down the window, and I yelled out, "My old cell phone's in your car!" Blah, 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 blah. She's like, "Okay." And then I had to take off or I would have gotten beeped at from the people behind me. So that was very timely. Thank you, Lord. That was a perfect little meeting at a red light. And now I'm heading home. So, okay. Just wanted to share. Bye.